very special episode. It's our 13th episode. And I think since it's mid-October now, we might as well roll into a special Halloween series. I've got a couple of games planned throughout the month of October that'll be more dark and horror themed. I think it should be interesting. So, without much ado, let's just get right into it. When we last left the party, they were resting in an abandoned town. Everyone was at their posts, sleeping or taking shifts anyway.
I thought I was the only one taking shifts since I was the only one who's...
Oh, yes, that's correct. And if I'm remembering, Michelle was cuddled up with the animals downstairs.
I believe Xan only needed 1 hour now, correct?
2.
Due to her ring or whatever it was she picked up?
Yeah, 2. Because it would be half of 4.
Oh, okay.
Which is still ridiculous. But at any rate, Michelle, you're taking your little nap downstairs with the camels. We've got Sirris and Tyr on the first floor resting. Yeah, let me see. Pull up my notes.
I know I had a rod holding the door closed.
Yes. The party rests after a long and perilous journey. It had been many nights since they found such. The creatures of the land too have gone silent, and the night's abnormally warm air. Nuzzled up in their sleeping bags, all the day's woes begin to fade away as true bliss settles in on the party. With heavy eyes, a collective yawn fills the room, followed by a quiet peace. Everyone gently drifts to sleep, scrambled nonsense filling their thoughts. Harsh reality seems. Xan, you've been meditating for a little while. You slowly crack your eyes open, find you are not where you.
I think I was in a stone building before this. I don't think...
You were in some, it was like a 2-story tall building. When you open your eyes, you're sitting on a very finely made bed in a room that seems strange to you. Looking around, you can see that there are drapes around the bed, and things seem dark. And not dark as you normally know it. I mean truly dark. Something an elf quite understand. You can only see about 15 feet around you. The bed and a bedside table supplied with fresh fruit is all that's within your.
Is there a door anywhere?
You cannot see one within 15 feet of you.
I try to crawl to the end of the bed. I'm not getting off the bed. I'm going to try to crawl.
As you lean forward, you realize you're clenching a knife in your hand. Your equipment is missing.
I start freaking out. Do I still have my bag of holding?
As you gather your surroundings, you find that you are wearing very light white linen clothing and holding a knife. You have nothing else.
I take the fruit and I start throwing it at the what I assume the edges of the room.
You throw it towards the far side of the room, and you hear it just bounce and smash against the ground. There is no other sounds. Nothing is stirring.
I can't see. Do I hear anything other than the noise?
It's just you.
I'm gonna throw the bowl somewhere, just in a random direction.
Just sling it.
Just eat it.
Yep. Yeah.
You heave the bowl into the distance. There's a clamor of noise as it rolls and bounces off of something that you can't quite make out. And yet nothing. It goes quiet again.
Lebowski's sitting in the corner. Ow, man!
Well, I've got a knife, so I'm.
And I should clarify, this is not a proper knife. This is like something you would use in the kitchen.
Like a steak knife or a butter knife?
Like a steak.
Oh, even
It's
better.
a Santoku. Santoku knife.
So I kind of step very wearily on the floor, and instead of picking my feet up, I'm moving my feet, like I'm sliding my feet around towards this where I heard the bowl.
As
Are
you
we Dark Souling right now?
I am totally dark, so
as you step out from under the curtain of the bed, you see a white glowing orb up above you, some 6 feet up in the air. Its color is silvered like the moon. And the 15-foot radius of light around you appears to be emanating from this sphere.
can I take the drape off, like a drape from the bed? Oh, like pull it off?
Sure.
I'm gonna try to rip it down.
The light?
No, not the light, a drape.
That's fine. You can do that. I'm not going to make you roll or anything. You just tear it off.
And I kind of make a small little cloak, like I'm hiding a little bit with my knife.
Okay. Are you still approaching towards where the bowl landed?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see. As you take a step forward, the orb moves also in tandem with you, as if it's following you. You make your way to the edge of the bed, where you see a chest and a red carpet that goes off in the distance.
All right. Ooh, this is roll 20 stuff here. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the chest, but kind of weirdly, like I'm ready to poke it with.
Okay. You knock the chest open, and you find nothing. It is absolutely empty.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get outside the room again.
Okay. So there is a door to your east.
I'm gonna go through it. It's the only door that I can see, right?
It is. It appears to be locked.
Damn it. I guess I have no choice but to wait.
You have no choice but to what?
Stay there. Other than
I-
walking around the room itself.
True. The room does continue on. The red carpet you can see spans farther north.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I'm gonna go follow a carpet.
As you continue forward in the room, you can see various chests, armoires, couple of mirrors propped up on one side of the room. Here, oh, thought I had the right tool. Here is a portcullis, which is down. You can see a variety of clothing within some of these chests and armor.
Are any of them leather?
Nope, just wool, silk, linen, just regular clothing.
I'm gonna trade for a silk one.
Okay, you're changing in the dark.
Not like there's
Alright.
anybody around.
There's not. It's dead silent in here. You change into a violet silk robe.
I still have my cloak.
As you continue downward, you do see another door.
I'd try for that door.
It's unlocked.
I'm gonna go through it.
You're going in?
Is there anywhere else where the red thing is?
What's that?
I haven't decided if can I see where if the carpet goes anywhere else?
No, it just led to the far north end of the room.
Okay, well, I might as well just follow the carpet into the room.
Okay. The floor is covered in square tile, alternating black and white. On the east wall, you can see writing. Someone has scrawled, "Ran out of arrows." Up above are 2 iron chandeliers, whose candles have burned out.
Ran out of arrows and chandelier.
Actually, let me reveal what you would actually be able to see.
So I can see this whole room.
Almost. You can see half of it. On either side of the room, every 5 feet or so, are mirrors alternating.
Do I see anything strange about myself or anything about the mirrors?
I mean, you look at yourself in the mirror and you look good. You appear to be in good health. You're not beat up from your previous fights.
I've really never touched any of them.
What's that?
Nothing. I start moving around looking at everything.
The mirrors are pretty standard. They are within wooden frames. The chandeliers look old and dusty, as if they haven't been touched in a very long time. The candles, as if they had been burned, but they're all out.
I'm going to touch a mirror.
Okay. You touch it. Again, the orb is still following you. I feel the need to mention that.
I know. Oh.
You touch it. It's just a mirror.
I start calling out the other guy's name.
As you're shouting for help, you hear a voice in the distance from the far end of the room. Xan?
Hello?
Is that you?
Hello?
Nothing.
I start following where I thought I heard the voice.
Came from the north end of this room.
Hello? Anybody here?
So, you begin to head north. As you get close to the edge of the room, you can see the silhouette of a figure whose back is faced away from you. He appears to be staring at the wall. There's some markings on the wall, a runic symbol, and he's just kind of staring at it.
Do I recognize these symbols?
You do not. Not immediately. I mean, you could make a roll for it.
$21.
21 Arcana.
19. Arcana.
Oof. Okay. You still don't know exactly what they mean, but you do feel like you've seen them in your book before.
Do I recognize the person?
Not just yet.
I kind of go closer to the person then.
You hear the voice again. Zan? Suddenly, something clicks, and you freeze in place. Your heart stops, gasp for air, but you're not sure why. As the figure turns, you're met with the face of Jace Wardwing.
I am like super angry at him.
He smiles. Says, I've been searching for you. Almost didn't think it was possible, but here you are. I have so much to explain, but... And he reaches forward and tries to hug you.
I tried... I'm still frozen, right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like, I have this most offended face on.
Okay, and now, pause on you. Sirris, Michelle. The two of you also awaken in a strange place.
The same place?
So, well, yes and no. You are both in rooms that are connected but separated by a portcullis in the middle. Sirris, on your room, on the east wall, someone has scrawled in blood, I couldn't save them. Michelle, in your room, the floor is a mosaic of blue stones. You both awaken on very neatly made beds, stripped of all of your equipment, and wearing white linen clothing. Just like Zan, you each awaken clenching a knife.
Well, this isn't the weirdest place I've woken up.
I'll want to look around the room.
Same.
So you can see each other through this large metal barrier in between the two of you. You can see and speak to one another. The first thing you notice when you look through the bars at each other is that you both have these strange orbs of light above your heads.
So, I know this is a long shot, but you wouldn't have an idea of what's going on, would you?
Yeah, I know exactly what's going on. Not at all.
Yeah.
I reach up to touch the light above me.
It's pretty far above you. It's like 6 feet up.
I throw the knife at.
It passes through without a trace. and falls to the ground. Actually, allow me just one moment, and I will modify the map here.
Well, whatever's with that light, it's not there. I mean, it's a light, but I can't hit it with something. The hell is that written on your wall over there?
An ill omen, I'm afraid.
Waking up in a strange room wearing somebody else's clothes holding a knife. I think it's all an ill omen. Where's everybody else? Where's my shit?
I don't know.
You look pretty rough without your armor, by the way.
Oh, you're thinking the one at the bottom is... Never mind. Here's you guys.
Oh, okay. There we go. I've got this zoomed out pretty damn far.
Yeah, you might want to go ahead and zoom in. I'll be moving you about as necessary. Michelle, you're the one on the southernmost room. Sirris, the northern room. There's a portcullis separating the two of you. My map shows that very clearly. Yours does not. So.
Okay, there we are. I was trying to find us.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm the mostly shirtless guy.
Yep.
What's that
So,
on your floor? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, you were searching your room. You find that the walls and the floor are smooth stone. The walls appear to be carved from a single piece of rock. They're perfectly smooth. You can't even find a seam. The floors are 1 foot by 1 foot tiles made of a dark stone. Yeah, line the floors. In the room itself, there is nothing other than the bed, the writing, and a single door to the north.
Michelle, what is that on your floor?
It's blue tile, I think. I reach down and touch it with my toe.
Yeah, it's a mosaic of small blue stones.
Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Okay.
I don't know where to your.
I'm going to stand up off the bed and step towards the writing on the wall.
I'm back.
I will try to. Can I actually see the walls in my room? Like it's not darkened like Zan's was.
You can see only because of the orb. Everything is dimly lit, but you can tell the light is emanating from the orb above.
Does it look like the light spell?
Similar to that. However, it's very dim. I will mention that your light, Sir Sirris, is a blue color, whereas Michelle's is red in color.
Huh.
I'm the Red Ranger. I'm the leader. What?
I wonder if that has any significance. Okay, I am
What has significance?
the colors of our lights. I want to walk over to the wall where the blood was, and I want to see how fresh the writing is.
It is dried as if it's been there for a very long time.
I'm walking around and searching my room looking for my shit.
Walking around your room, you don't see much, really. Your stuff is nowhere to be found. There is, however, a bowl of fruit on a table beside your bed.
I'll be that guy. I'm gonna eat some.
You take a bite of a rather juicy-looking pear. It tastes like water. It tastes of nothing.
That The fruit's weird.
Do
It has no taste to it. There's like nothing to this shit.
is there a bowl of fruit in my room as well?
You do find one, but it is resting at the foot of your bed, as there is no other furniture in your room.
Okay. I'll grab one, doesn't matter which, and walk over to the portcullis and try and toss one of them through it.
Okay, you're able to do so. The gaps are large enough that you can fit an arm through, just barely. So you toss a piece of fruit over to Michelle.
Huh.
What do you want me to try this too?
Yeah. Go ahead. I was actually just testing the wall.
I take a bite of his fruit.
Again, the fruit feels firm under your teeth, but it tastes of nothing.
Same thing as my bullshit fruit. There a door in my room?
There is a door on the east side of your room.
I walk over to it and I try to open it.
It swings open.
All right, Sirris, I don't know if this is the best choice, but there's fucking nothing in here. So let's try to meet up or something. However, that has to.
Yeah.
I don't even have what's its name on my my hip right now, do I?
You do not have Marna with you, no.
Yeah. We gotta find everybody else.
Don't die before I find you.
I no promises. I make dumb choices.
Just a heads
Sometimes.
up, there's going to be a lot of splitting the party in this session, so I hope you guys are prepared
No
for
way.
Okay, so if you want to take Michelle through his little bit here, I don't care to take a backseat to it.
That was the plan. And trust me, I will be getting around to everyone. So, Michelle, you open the door, turn around the bend, and you find a hallway.
I yell, "Hey, is there anybody here?"
You get no response.
Bitches. Do I hear like an echo or something of my voice when I yell?
Yes, you do.
I
Again, in this
walk.
room, in this hall, it looks like Sirris's room. The walls are all solid stone, perfectly connected, and the floor is ebon tiles 1 foot across.
I'm gonna do one thing real quick. I'm gonna go back and grab my knife and
Okay.
bring that with me.
All right,
I want to be able to shank a bitch if I need to.
of course. So you go and retrieve your knife. You'll be heading down the hall. Yeah.
Yep.
Partway down the hall, you see an etching on the wall right here. Let's see. Oh, got the wrong. There we go. Right here. Yes.
Got it. What do I see?
It says, "I'm lost."
Yeah, me too. Is it like written in like blood or fresh ink or anything?
It is etched into the wall. It's been carved out.
So it's not fresh.
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, I continue.
You continue along down the hallway. Actually, your icon's a little too big, both yours.
It's not all
You
that's too big.
All right. You continue along down the hallway until you reach a door. It appears to be locked, but it is a old wood. You're pretty confident you could bust it down if you wanted to.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of that door.
Give me a roll.
Uh, 13 plus. What am I? Athletics
Strength.
or
Yeah, it should be
Oh
strength.
god, 21.
Yeah. 21. Oof. Okay. The door slams open. Revealing the next room. Let's see. Inside of this room. Yeah, the room is long and dark, having no real defining feature. The floor and walls are smooth as if carved from a single large stone. In this room, even the tiles have ended. It's all one simple gray color from floor to ceiling. The dim light above you illuminates into the distance. Every footstep, an echo.
So I don't see anything in here.
Looks completely empty.
No doors, no windows, no nothing.
Well, this is not the entire room.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to get at. I
If you can-
walk around and investigate the room.
As you continue to walk towards the end of the room, let's see. You begin to hear laughter. You turn your head towards the sound, and suddenly, as if transported, you find yourself outside. Sun shining from above. You're standing in the grass, watching a young boy play.
I ready the knife.
Suddenly, this place seems familiar to you. You look to your left instinctively and see your childhood home.
I'm like squeezing the knife at this point.
The boy is you. You're wielding a stick as a sword and fighting with one of the village boys. You can almost remember this happened. Suddenly the door to your house slams open. Your father stumbles into the yard. He grabs the stick from you and smacks you with it. Says, "Get your ass in the house." He turns to the other boy and says, "Piss off before I feed you to the buzzards."
I run up to go stab him.
And the scene disappears like smoke before your eyes. You see yourself
What the fuck?
older now, standing in the living room of your house. Your father's standing in front of you holding a bottle in one hand. You remember this vividly. He begins to scream, spitting in your face. "You think you're special? You think you're strong? Why don't you try to hit me, strong boy?" Your father then smacks you across the face with an open palm. He looks away for a moment, blood trickling down his chin.
Is this me or am I watching?
This
me?
is you.
Okay.
He turns back and slams his fist into your father's nose, who falls over unconscious. You can hear screams, but the boy's already running. You see your mom in the kitchen standing over your dad, who's drunk and unconscious. And there goes little Michelle running off into the distance. You're kind of just stuck staring at the scene for a moment. And then it fades. You can see yourself standing on the bow of the ship. A teen now, much taller and more muscular. You're shirtless, lowering the main sail. Suddenly, A song is heard in the distance. You wipe the sweat from your brow and smile as the door to the lower deck slams open. You hear a, "Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh." You turn and see Captain Pharaoh, a large man with a shaved head and a huge bushy beard. He holds Pasita on his shoulder with one arm and gives a broad smile. He's wearing baggy pants with green and red stripes, a white undershirt and a purple vest, just as ridiculous as ever. He's adorned from head to toe in jewelry, rings, necklaces, earrings, nose rings, a gold belt buckle. And as he smiles, you can see the glint off of a couple of his gold teeth. He turns to the younger version of you and says, "Don't you know the words, son? Just listen close and you'll learn it soon enough." He reaches over, grabs you around the waist and carries you under his arm as if you were a child, and continues singing the old shanty as the scene disappears. Now you see yourself standing on the ship. Pasita is next to you, and this one feels fresh. You see the tavern in the distance. You're nearly a man now. Pasita speaks to you. Killing them won't bring him back. But you just turn, staring daggers. I don't give a shit. Someone's going to die tonight. It's us or them. The boat comes to a halt. Sailors begin leaping down onto the dock. Some with weapons, some simply fueled by rage. You jump overboard and run inside. Screaming, smashing, and the ring of steel can be heard from within. And then the entire room goes dark. You're alone, standing in the darkness, in a stone room, with nothing around but the faint glow of the orb.
Well, that was fucking weird. I try to look around a little.
You turn around and you see Captain Pharaoh standing there. Smile as broad as ever. He says, "How you been?"
Very confused.
And then we're gonna cut to Sirris.
Leave it to me to be stuck confused.
Excuse me.
Sirris!
Okay, sorry. I just unplugged my mic and plugged it back in.
Again, I will be getting to everyone, so sorry I haven't got to you yet, Tyr. I do have something.
That's fine. It's role playing.
All right, I'll pop open the door. There's nowhere else to be.
Yeah, this door is unlocked. It is a wooden door. Let's see. There's a slight bend to the corridor, and then a long hallway.
Damn it.
It fades off into the distance, the blue light above only revealing so much.
Okay. Well, as I'm walking down the hall, I'm gonna run my hand along it, just to make sure that it's solid everywhere I'm going.
Okay. You don't really seem to notice any inconsistencies. Just like
Is it
in your room,
Yeah,
it appears to be solid, smooth stone.
that's what I was gonna ask. I guess I'll go to the end of the hallway, because there's nothing else of note here, I guess.
Nothing in.
Hold on. I just heard something going. Psst. Okay.
What?
I could hear the static in my ear.
Okay. As you are nearing the end of the hall, you see a figure. Someone just barely cresting the edge of the hall, going around the corner as soon as you're approaching.
I'll run after them.
After them, okay. I need you to give me an acrobatics check. No, a dexterity saving throw.
The fuck? Okay, I think it's my phone. Dexterity saving, you said?
Uh-huh.
Sweet. Because that's my best stat.
Yeah.
Oh shit. 19 plus 1. So 20.
You manage to leap out of the way just in time as a large stone block falls down from above. I'm talking about like 5-foot wide stone block just slammed down behind you. Down at the end of the hall, you catch a glimpse of a figure, pale skin. They vanish around the corner.
Bastard. Before I head down the hall, I'm going to take a look up the ceiling where that block came from.
Looking more closely, you can see that there was a pressure plate on the floor. It was just perfectly smooth.
Okay. I am going to look down this hall and make sure there's not another one.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation is intelligence. That's only 12.
12. I gotta check my maps and see if there is any. You don't see.
Okay. I'm going to move quickly, but with much more caution down this hall to the corner.
So, let's see your character stats. Give me a dexterity save.
I'm probably not going to make this one. 15. 14 plus 1.
A net falls on top of you. A 10-foot tall, or a 10-foot wide net traps you in place.
Is there... I stop. Look around. Is there anything else coming?
No, but you hear a voice saying, Sirris, from down the hall.
Okay. I'm going to take the net off myself. I'm going to keep it with me.
I'm going to need you to roll for that.
To roll for it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so this was a net trap. You are like tangled up and crawling on the ground right now. I need you to give me a strength check to break out of the net.
Hey, here's something I just thought of. I'll ask after I'm done with the strength check. It is 14, so 22.
Yeah, you're able to get it off you, no problem. What did you just think of?
That ring that I had put on, that kind of just became part of me.
Yeah,
Is that still on?
it's not on you. You can still see where it would be as if it were on. However, looking at yourself, that's the only part of your hand that's burnt.
Did you say that's the only part of my hand that's burnt?
Yeah, before this, you were cooked. see now your hands are normal.
I want to throw a quick glance down that hall.
You look down the hall. The light, again, illuminates your path around the corner. You can see a child running around the corner. He's crying.
Okay, so I'm wearing like a white tunic and pants, right?
Yes.
Do I have a belt on these pants?
You do not.
That makes this a little bit more challenging. I'll take the dagger and try and put it in the seam of the pants and cover it up with the back of my shirt.
Very well.
And I'll advance to the end of the hall where I saw the child go.
The hall splits two ways. Looking to the left, you see nothing but darkness. Or your left. On the map, it would be looking to the right. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense? This way, nothing but darkness. But over here, in this corner, you see a girl, and she looks familiar. She turns to stare at you, and you know, without a doubt, that it's Verity. She takes off running down the hall.
I'm gonna book ass to catch up to her.
Okay. You continue running, and the hall splits once again in two directions. But this time, you have no indication.
Son of a bitch. I'm going to try and cast light and send it down the hall in front of me.
The hall north or the hall west?
West.
The light glides off into the distance and vanishes once it exits the perimeter, the orb above.
Huh. I'll try and orient myself from where I was. The closest way back to Michelle. I want to go north.
Okay. Begin heading north. Let's see. You hear a voice calling, Sirris, this way. Help us, please.
Is it Verity again?
It is, without a doubt.
I run down the hall again. Yeah.
It's a very, very long hall.
Yeah, I'm running as fast as I can to try and catch her.
Give me an acrobat. No, give me another dex save. This time at disadvantage.
19 plus 1 on the first roll.
Oh, good thing I
And
said disadvantage.
16 plus 1, 17.
Okay. You narrowly dodge a hail of needles as they shoot out from the wall. You make it to the end of the hallway. Just seeing them again, cresting the edge of the hall, calling out for you. The little girl appears to be crying now. You continue in pursuit?
Yeah. I'll call it Verity.
You hear a response back. Sirris, honey, you're almost there. Just follow me. We need you. You continue along a long and winding path until eventually you reach an end. And there is only a lever on the wall.
I'm gonna run my hand through my hair. Now that I've
You
got
have hair now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta slow down. Gotta think what's going on. She's dead.
Again,
I'm,
complete silence. Just you and a lever. The orb above you grows just a little dim.
I'm going to investigate around me, see if there's anything there.
Give me a check.
Besides just the lever. 12 plus 4, so 16.
Looking around, you don't see anything. The room is empty, or the hall is empty, I should say. It's gone quiet. Just the sound of you breathing, every footstep and echo in the distance.
Okay. I take a deep breath and I pull the lever in front of me.
You hear some deep mechanical clanking noises from up above. Chains and pulleys and things of the like. Something is moving somewhere. But it's not affecting you.
Oh. I'm going to backtrack to that original, not the original, but that second fork.
Okay. So,
And go ahead.
pause on Sirris. Now we're going over to T.
Present.
All right. Tyr,
Yes.
you awaken on the top in a dark room, only illuminated by an orb floating above you. You
Okay.
are wearing white linen clothes and clenching a knife in your hand.
A knife in my hand, correct?
A knife in your hand, yes.
Okay.
And allow me to illuminate the room that you are in.
Okay.
To clear it up a little bit here. Now move your little character icon up there as well. Unfortunately, your character icon had to be a red dragon because I could not find one for a gold dragon.
Ah, that's fine. It's Dragonborn.
And there you are.
Yes.
If you guys are zoomed in, it should pan around the map appropriately. So, you awaken in a room. There's a number of hammocks and bunks all along the walls. This room almost looks like a barracks. There are chests at the foot of each bunk. On the walls, you can see Covenant flags.
Where am I at now?
All of your equipment is gone.
I reach out in front of me, and I say the word Velkana.
You hear a low, deep grumble within your mind. This place is dark and full of terrors. Follow your light and do not stray. Your great sword appears before you, and the light above your head turns from a soft silver to a fiery gold color.
Okay, give me a sec. Fiery gold color. Okay. Well, so I have a knife in my hand, and then I have my great sword.
Yes.
Awesome. Or
You
my
have no
long
place to
sword.
put your knife, so you're kind of just dual
you said
wielding
there's-
at the moment.
So there's 2 chests. Oh, there's a couple of chests out there.
Yes, they're at the foot of the beds.
Hmm. Let's see here. I like to investigate the chests. All of them.
Okay, give me. You mean just tear them open, or you're going to inspect them?
Inspect them.
Okay, give me a investigation roll.
Let's see. That's 8 plus investigation. That'd be a 9.
You don't see anything out of place. They appear to be simple wooden chests with wrought iron buckles.
Does it look like I need a lockpick or a key to open them?
No, they do have latches on them where a lock could be
Okay.
put in place, but there isn't.
All right. I will ready in action and open the chest. One of the chests.
You kick the chest open with your foot, which, key note I should have mentioned, everyone's barefoot. Put that out there. You kick it open with one swift motion, ready to swing at fruit.
Excellent. I'm hungry, and I will grab the fruit. And what type of fruit is this? A pear?
Variety, pears, apples.
No, I'll take a banana and I'll eat it. I'll peel
As
it first
you
and
bite
I'll eat it.
into it, the texture feels right, but it tastes like
Tastes like what?
nothing at all. Tastes like water. There's no sweetness to it.
This fruit's awesome. This fruit is delicious. Well, I guess I will continue on to investigate more areas. Is there any passageway that I see?
You see a number of doorways. Let me see here, actually. I'll check something. Okay. In your vicinity, there is a door to your east, a door to the north, portcullis to the north, which is
Okay, so the door north, the one with the little thin line here, that's closed. Yeah, that one.
That's the portcullis.
Oh, portcullis. Okay. Can I see anything through that?
You can see another room, but not much of it. You can tell that in this room, the floor appears to be tiled,
Okay.
and you can see an anvil, but that's all you.
All right, and I'll go to the door to the east.
Or my bad, west. I know I said east first, but the door to your west.
Oh no, the other one. The other one. East.
Oh.
Like the.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that one.
The door is unlocked.
I will open the door and ready in action.
You open the door, revealing a long hallway.
Interesting.
You can see right at the edge there's a turn as the hall continues on eastward.
How's the lighting in the hallway?
The only light is the light that follows you wherever you go.
Oh.
Orange, yellow orb above you.
Excellent. Very well. I will continue along the hallway and stealth.
You would like to sneak?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a roll for that.
Hey, that was a good one right there. And my sneak is my stealth. That would be a 16.
Nice. Okay, you are moving silent. And since you're not in heavy armor, there's no disadvantage.
Yeah.
The one benefit to not being in heavy armor at this moment.
Okay,
As you
so
make it-
let's clear this out with the party here. Since we have nothing on, what is our armor class?
it would be 10 plus dex.
10 plus dex. All right, remember that, guys.
18.
Yep.
Is your dex bonus, not just.
That's your AC, except for me, who has an armored defense.
Yep.
Oh,
My
yeah,
armor class
you are,
is
you are
18.
barbarian.
I have a piece of not armor, so it drops by 1.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, well, all right.
So, the hall continues north and south. Along the walls, as you reach that corner, you can see a small square shelf has been carved into this wall, and there rests 5 skulls.
Hmm. So what was it again? The 5 skulls are where?
Basically,
Oh, they're all along the far wall.
no, they're directly adjacent.
Okay.
Yes, there's a little shelf carved into the wall, and there are 5 skulls there.
I like to investigate these skulls. See if there's any like switches or levers around them.
It seems that as you move your head to investigate them, they follow you.
Oh.
They pivot ever so slightly and follow your movement.
I would like to touch one with the knife in my hand.
Which one?
Ooh. Let's play with the far left one.
Okay. What's your dexterity?
What, are we talking about the straight dex or just saving throw?
What's the dex modifier?
My dex modifier is a +2.
The skull lurches out and attempts to bite you, but you dodge it.
Oh, I don't even do a saving throw. Okay.
I was going to have it attack you, but I wanted to know what your armor class was for the roll.
I pulled my knife back and I'm like, ooh, you don't want to play with me. You don't want to mess with this knife because I have a bigger one right here.
It is chattering its teeth, but still just lying on the shelf.
Okay, well. And I will. So they're all adjacent to me, right? They're like 5 feet
Yes.
away from me? Okay. I like to cast Sword Burst.
Okay.
So basically, Sword Burst is just momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around me.
Okay. Is that a
They have
against
to.
their AC, or is that a save?
They have to save against dexterity of 15. A dex save of 15.
Oof. And
I
they
know.
don't move very much.
I know.
Okay. You shatter 4 of the skulls.
Yeah, chatter this. Okay. And does the last one look intimidated or does he look scared? Does he just stop chattering?
He looks frightened. As much as a skull can. Its mouth is just open, staring at you.
Nice. I'll let you live. Remember me. Do not mess with me. I have no armor, but I have a big sword. And I'll head north.
Very well. You head north, where you find yet another hallway spanning the distance over towards a door which is not locked. One moment, I'm having some trouble
Okay.
with the nameplates. Everyone's nameplates up here are making it difficult for me to use my tools. There we go.
I will continue stealthily down the hall.
Okay. So you make it to the far end of the hall.
Mm-hmm.
The door appears to be unlocked. Do you enter?
Yes, I do enter.
All right. Quick cut. Back to Xan.
Zan.
Xan, you are with Jace Fortwing.
What?
You are with Jace.
Oh,
Sean,
That mic is getting crazy.
I didn't do anything. I was just sitting here. Literally did nothing.
I figured out that I'm with Jace.
there you go. All right, yes. You're with Jace. You're now able to move. You were just kind of freaked out by the whole situation.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be dead.
That's a way to say hello.
Hi, how?
Not too well. Obviously, I'm. How long have you been here?
How long have I been here? Just got here.
This place is strange.
Yeah.
For as far as I can tell, I've been here for years.
Been dead for.
Then maybe you are too.
Well, damn it! Then help me out, because I have something important that I have to do.
I don't know how to escape this place. If I did, I would have. How? You don't know where this is, do you? I keep seeing this symbol everywhere. Do you know what it is?
I look at this.
It's the one from before. You recognize it from your book, but again, you're not sure what it means.
I recognize it. I don't have my book. I don't have Paladin. I don't have my bag. I can't tell you. It's dark elvish.
Keep going in circles. I always end up here. But now you're here. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hallucinating again.
Yeah, you did that for your last 10. That's nothing new.
He looks at you rather cross. He says, if you want to go, you can just leave. I've just been lost. This is the first time I've seen anyone that I recognize in a long time.
Maybe we can help each other.
There is a door that leads out of this room, the only one that I've been able to find. But, like I said, I just keep going in circles.
I try calling Kalanon too.
You try to call Kalanon to you?
Yeah, like,
Can you elaborate on that?
like, I don't
Dear
believe it's.
Kalanon!
I don't believe that it's actually gone. Like, I'm holding my hands out and kind of hoping it shows up.
Nothing happened.
Does Jace also have a orb above his head?
He does not.
I start walking around the room as well.
So, again, the room mirrors on either side of you. A tiled floor. There is one door in the northeast corner of this room.
I go to.
Jace grabs your wrist. He says, "That is the door that takes you out of this room. But if we get separated, I can't guarantee we'll be able to find each other again.
So stay with me.
Just know that strange things happen."
What could be stranger than this?
You see the writing on the wall? People have died here. And I don't know when, but the last time I was in this room, that writing was not there.
What kind of check would I have to make to remember what that symbol is?
So, you do remember the symbol. You made the Arcana check, you recognize it. But in the book, it didn't tell you. Issue is you just don't know.
It has to do something with our what? Jace, do you still have your dagger?
I told you about the dagger.
Nobody. My
No.
sword did?
I don't. I had a knife for a time, but it's long gone. Buried it in some beast.
It's with you.
Keep acting like I'm dead, but I'm not dead. I'm right here. I've been here.
I reach out and touch him.
He's there. He's not a ghost.
We need to find my friend.
Your friends begins to pace after you. Who else? Who are you with now? What happened to the island?
It got destroyed. A lot. It kind of caved in on itself.
I think we both have a lot of questions.
Oh yeah.
Well, you lead the way. Clearly I can't find my way out. I swear, I've gone through bouts of insanity in this place.
I try to open the door.
It's unlocked. The door opens.
I go through the door.
Give me just one moment. I have to keep checking back and forth between a couple of different pages. Okay. Within this room, you find a fireplace burning on one side of the room. It looks like a den of some. There's a fireplace, a little rug in front of it, 2 chairs, some bookshelves. You're standing beside a couple of shelves and a writing table.
I'm going to go.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can't find a book I can't recognize. Or can recognize.
Going through the shelves, every single book, every one of them is written in the Dark Elven language. Something unseen in the world. I mean, the amount of literature written by these people that are mostly extinct at this point, it's kind of baffling.
I have like this heyday, like I'm like super happy, but I'm looking for that symbol too.
Okay, as you're pouring through the books, he says, "What are you doing?"
I'm looking for the symbol. I can read all of this.
You can read this?
It's a long story.
It's a dead language.
Apparently it's not. It's not quite dead as.
Well, I guess I'll help. He grabs a couple of books and leans back in a chair near the fire. Starts flipping the pages. Give me an investigation check. At advantage because he's helping. My bad. Should have said that before.
19.
Okay. Together you do manage to find a book which contains the symbol. In the footnote, it basically describes that this symbol is commonly used to mark graves of the recently departed.
I kind of close the book and I look at Jace. I think I know your problem, but it also might be my problem too.
And
One of us is getting out of here. One of us.
what does that mean?
It means that somebody just died.
Well, we keep going in. I keep going in circles.
You keep going
Maybe-
back to that symbol.
Maybe someone else had died and someone marked the spot for them.
I keep the book with me, and I look around for anything that might also help me.
Give me one more investigation check. Now that you're actually exploring the room.
7.
I'm gonna make one for him. Okay. He points to the fireplace, which has some etching in the stone. It says, "The gold circle." That's it. The gold circle.
Is there a gold? Have you ever found a gold circle?
No, I've seen this similar messages a number of times. I assume the only way anyone's supposed to get out of here is by discovering something that I haven't.
Have you discovered any gold meat?
Say I have. Whoever is trapped in here with us, because there have been others, they continue to leave messages, maybe trying to remind themselves or to help each other out. I don't know who started it, but there's messages all over the place.
I go.
Some more cryptic than others.
I look for a piece of paper and scrawl. I scrawl my name. I scrawl Jace's. And I scrawl was here. Golden circle.
Okay.
And then I
Are you leaving the paper behind?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to take a pause and jump back over. I know I'm doing this crazy back and forth thing, but I'm trying to figure out a way to manage everyone being separated. Michelle.
Yep.
You're standing there with your former captain in an empty room.
You're fucking dead.
So I heard. Yep, rough times.
Who told you were dead?
Well, I just figured whenever I kept on eating and I didn't get any fatter.
That's fair.
But I don't care about that. How have you been?
I'm like halfway phased in and out here trying to figure out what's going on. I take the knife and cut my own hand. Am I?
You are.
That's good to see.
You're supposed to keep the blood inside your body, boy.
Yeah. Let's check your hand.
I wasn't very good. Wasn't very good at it myself, I guess. Go ahead, give it a shot. Puts his hand out.
I cut his hand.
Passes straight through. Yeah, like I said, I'm dead. I kind of figured some time ago. But dead or not, it's good to see you.
That's good to see you. Where have you been? I mean, you're
Mostly dead.
So.
Yeah. Mostly just dead. But, hasn't been all bad. Wandered around between planes and such. Then I wound up here, just in time to see you arrive.
So you haven't been here that long?
Oh, no. Just had this calling, Maybe if I showed up, I'd get to talk to you again.
Yeah. Sorry, Tim's not here.
Yeah, well. Oh, well, how's it been? How's the crew? How is everything?
Do you remember how you died?
Not much. Remember, I was good and drunk when it happened. That's all you can hope for.
There is no crew. There is no ship. When you got jumped and killed, they took a chunk of the crew with you. And then they took the ship. I don't really remember exactly everything. Tim kind of filled me in. He dragged me out of the bar, and I mean that's what he's told me. I really don't remember much. But when I came to, the ship was gone and half of the crew was dead and everybody scattered.
Well, that's a damn shame. They at least give me a proper burial at sea. I don't wear all this gold for nothing.
Tim and I had to get out of there. I honestly don't know what happened.
You don't even know where I'm at right now?
Standing in front of me, apparently pissed off that we did not bury you.
Yeah, you're darn right, boy. Well, oh well, it is what it is. I've had my time to deal with it. Have you?
Dealt with what?
The whole crew running away and, me dying. That situation.
Tim bailed on me a few years ago to go open up his own inn. That was some girl. And
that's about right.
I've just been kind of bouncing around. I haven't really found another ship. I've got a crew, but no.
You're a landlubber, huh?
I actually did not understand what you said.
You're a landlubber?
I do not. The sea is home. These crew, the people that I'm with, are not too fond of boats. When I met them, our captain was murdered in the middle of a storm.
Whew. Maybe you're just bad luck, huh?
It was something about the oh shit, I can't actually remember. I'd have to it was specifically the silver one.
Silver.
Mouse.
Oh, yeah. Bad omen, that. Bad omen indeed. Well, no, I don't think I'll get another chance to see you or anybody else again, so...
I try to hug him.
You passed through.
I make it as awkward as possible to hug him and not be able to at the same time.
He tries his best to, like, pat you on the head, but... Again, he can't quite.
Yeah, it's awkward for both of us, I get it.
He says, you'll do fine. I'm sure you'll have your own crew in no time. You still sing, boy.
What? What?
Do you
I
sing?
didn't.
You used to mumble along with the sea shanties. I could see it.
I do sing. Actually, I even play a fiddle now.
Shame I didn't get to be around to see that.
Pasita did.
Pasita?
Yeah, I ran into her a little bit ago. I need to find her. I need to find everybody else.
Well, that's a strange bit. Huh. Never thought I'd see that little runt again. He lets out a boisterous laugh. He says, well, I've got a feeling I'm not supposed to be here. Something's telling me my time's about up. Listen, I forgot to tell you something. Somewhere out there, off the east coast of Thill, I've buried something. Now, before I passed, Tim knew. You might want to get in. Well, guess that's it for me. I don't think either one of us is supposed to be here.
What is this place?
You're in hell, boy.
This doesn't look like...
Damn near close to it. You're in some strange dimension. I've been around and I know. You can sense it. Laws don't matter here. It's all chaos. Where were you before you were here?
We were in a desert. About as far from the sea as you can get.
Does it feel warm in here to you?
I don't know, does it?
You're not in the desert anymore. Don't know how you got here, but I'd say get out if you can.
Understood. I start looking for a door.
There's a door at the north end of the room. He says, maybe I'll see you again. Some other life, perhaps.
On sounder seas.
Good luck.
Same to
And
you.
he's gone. Just disappears.
I make my way downtown to that door.
Couldn't resist. You couldn't resist.
I definitely could not resist.
All right. You approach the door. The gentle turn of the handle. You find that it's unlocked.
I slam it open.
Kick the door open, revealing the room in front of you. Now, this room is very different than the previous. The floor appears to be... Actually, it is... wood planks line the floors.
Like the deck of a ship.
No, just like the floors are wooden and it's very, very old. So, wooden floors, wooden walls. The ceiling up above has a number of chandeliers, which burn brightly. You can actually see this room. Let me light it up. It's a large room, and it looks like a bar. You see a number of tables scattered around the place, some chairs and stools. At the far end, there is an actual bar. Let's see. Far end of this room, there is an actual bar. There we go. Throw some color in here.
I yell
Keep it looking at white.
very loudly for the barkeep.
You get no response.
I walk up to the bar here. That way I can look behind the bar.
2 cups of ale poured and setting on the bar. Behind the bar, you see various arrangement of alcohol. There is no one behind it, no people, but yeah, you're in a bar.
Is there any rum?
Walls are covenant flags, and yes, you do find a bottle of rum.
I straight up grab it and try to drink it.
Okay, it goes down smooth and clean, and as you stop to take a breath, you realize it does not burn. As a matter of fact, that familiar sugarcane molasses flavor is not present at all. It's like you're drinking water.
Fuck! I chuck it against the wall.
Okay. It shatters.
Not this character is not an ale guy, by the way. Sorry, wasn't falling for your ale shenanigans.
Well, again, it just shatters against the wall. You hear a voice, "You have to clean that up!"
Who the fuck said that?
As you turn around, you see a elderly halfling standing. Says, "You have to clean that up. You can't make a mess of my establishment, sir."
Who the fuck are you?
"Oh, I'm the barkeep."
That's a very descriptive name. Thank you.
"You're welcome. Who the fuck are you?"
Your name first, barkeep. And I wave the knife in a sassy manner.
In a sassy manner.
Yes. You know, the hand on a hip and like your mom does in the...
Okay.
You're welcome. You just pictured that.
I did, and I wish I didn't. Okay, I get it, Zan. Yeah, thank you. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second here. Fucking think. I did so much writing today.
Sorry, sassy black man with a knife apparently threw you.
It did. It did. Absolutely. He says, there's some who call me half hero. Long time ago.
Whoa. Whoa, how long ago?
Long time ago. Before the worm.
Before the worm.
Yep.
Back when you were, oh god, no, captain of the thing. Yep.
Red
Back when
Snapper.
you were captain of the Red Snapper.
Oh, you heard of me, have you? Fan, come to...
I was there when the other captain was killed.
No, you weren't.
I'm Michelle, the one who tried to guard you and you threw me in the brig. Took the entire crew.
Oh, it's you! He looks part startled and part excited. Where
Yeah,
have you
we
been?
fought alongside at the docks.
Where have you been? It's been ages.
How many
You
ages?
haven't aged a day.
It's been weeks for me.
He says, oh, whew. Tell you what, seeing you, my light grew just a little brighter. Couldn't you tell?
I don't know, could I tell?
He has an orb glowing above his head. Just like you.
And Captain Pharaoh did not, right?
No, he did not.
I have an awkward question and favor to ask here. You were good with a blade once. I show him the
Yep.
cut on my hand. Can you cut?
We gonna be blood brothers?
I want to see you bleed. I want to know if you're real or a nightmare.
I want to see you bleed. I took you as the type, but... God. Alright. Hand it over.
I hand him the knife.
He cuts his hand and he does bleed.
Oh, holy shit! What are you doing here?
Been in here. Been some time now. Every now and then I get visitors.
Where's here?
Oh, heaven knows. Hard to tell, you know. After the war, everything got kind of crazy.
What war?
You know, the war. End of the world and whatnot.
It's been weeks
Blood
for me since
Moon.
the captain died.
The War of the Blood Moon.
Did that Malious did not stop the worm?
Well, of course he did, but who could stop him?
What did he do?
Oh, God, the atrocities. I just as well assumed you died with the rest, and I mean, God rest your soul, but I just assumed. Mounds of
I'm
undead
alive.
piled up in the streets of Corduan. They stopped burying the dead, went back to the old ways. Had to burn their bodies in the streets. Took a wife for a time, burned her too. Yeah, those were dark times. And then I was here.
You just woke up here?
Well, no, I woke up in my own room, just like everyone else. You know, ate some fruit. Wasn't very fond of that. Took years to find all this alcohol. Though it doesn't do you any good, it makes people feel better when they find a bar.
Yeah. They find a bar because you can get drunk in a bar. You can't get drunk on water.
Well, true,
I would
but
try.
when you came in, you felt at home, didn't you? Because looking around, you knew exactly what it was. It's the closest thing I could find to a remnant of what life used to be like. Yep, this is me. I try not to leave this room. Don't know if I'll ever find it again.
Does this bar actually look familiar by chance?
Not really. I mean, you may have seen something similar when you made port, but it doesn't look particularly familiar.
Okay, so it's not like a copy paste from a place in the world or something.
No.
Okay. Who all have you seen come through here? I'm looking for the whole crew that was with us on that.
I can't see I've seen them. A couple people come and go. Had a group of dwarves come in here once. Nearly begged them to stay, but when they found out the alcohol couldn't get them drunk, they were so mad I was begging them to leave. Had a fellow come through. Nice man. Seemed a little manic. Something about symbols on the wall. I don't know. He took off.
Symbols on the wall.
Someone's out there writing etchings on the wall. Matter of fact, we've got our own little spot where people can leave clues and what have you. Right over there. Points to a chalkboard.
But what's on the chalkboard?
Looks like the ramblings of a madman written in 50 different languages.
Great. This really is help. Whole lot of words that can help me get out of here, and I can't read a single fucking one.
Good news is, you found the last bartender in hell.
And I know him.
Well, your call. I'd love to see you stay, but if you leave, I don't think I'll be seeing you again.
I'll try to come and say goodbye when we found a way out.
Don't know if anyone ever has. If they did, they wouldn't be back in here, right?
We'll see. There can always be a first. Leave it to the dumb guy to find the simple way out.
Hey, before you go, remember that fight with all those demons and changelings? Side
Yeah,
by
in the
side
hole.
in battle. Before you go, why don't you give me one battle roar? It's been a long time since I had the fight in me.
I go into a rage and then kick the first door open that I walk. I would assume there's doors in here.
Yeah. He chuckles as the door heaves open. He says, "Be safe."
I gotta mark that.
All right, back to Sirris.
Okay.
Actually, it's midnight. How about we take a little break? Yeah, take a little 10-minute break. Get back into the session. Over the break period, if anyone has any questions or comments for me, I will be available.
I got a mountain of questions, but I don't think they're for you.
All right,
Okay.
we'll take a break.
Hello and welcome back to Roll Initiative. Again, this is our special Halloween episode, getting into some of the darker aspects of the game, but also following some of our characters' backstories here. So when we last left off, each of our players had gone through a number of events. Xan reuniting with her former mentor, Michelle reuniting with his former captain, Tyr being blessed by his god, and Sirris now searching in the dark for remnants of his lost family. We'll actually be switching over to Sirris now. You're at the end of the hall. You pulled the lever and heard some mechanical clanking in the distance. But
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go back down the hall to where that original fork where I cast light down. Or not the original, but the second fork where I cast light. And as I'm going, I'll take the dagger out of my pocket. And the burn place on my pinky, I'm going to try and gently run the blade across.
feel the blade. Run it
Okay.
across.
Yeah.
However, you make your way here at the far end. You can see your wife and child standing there, staring at
Like
just
The Shining staring at me, or just like standing there?
looking, not like creepy, terrifying, just looking. Here speaks up. Prayed for your return.
You're breaking it.
You're just really quiet for me.
Check, 1, 2.
Better.
You hear, why didn't you come for us? We prayed for your return. You were alone.
I'll take a few stumbling steps forward. I had no idea. And when I got back, everything was gone.
You tried to run away. But then, and her voice is short, a skeletal figure emerges from the hall and pierces her gut with a blade. More and more skeletons pile in, and they drag the hall.
I
Near shambling, as these skeletal figures are armored, by the way. They begin dragging them down the hall.
I'll scream in rage, shoot a firebolt at the skeletons, and summon my halberd.
Firebolt flies off down the hall. Give me a roll.
Hold on. I gotta find my hit for spells. 8. So 12. 15.
15. That is it. You managed to hit one of them, but there are numbers. There are many of them, tearing them away, carrying. You attempt to summon your halberd, but it doesn't appear. You know that it can go anywhere within the same dimension, and it does not appear. So, as you chase after them, you can see just slightly ahead of you your wife being dragged by the hair by one of the skeletons, another carrying your daughter in its arms. They're just fleeing as fast as they can, just narrowly ahead of you.
I'm going to full on dash, try to catch them, following them wherever they go.
Okay, you sprint as quickly as you can. The light above you begins to change color. It's just a little bit dimmer and slightly red. And as you continue sprinting forward, smoke fills your lungs, stings your eyes. You can still hear the screams in the distance, but you can't see hardly anything. It's just smoke. You keep running and running down this long hall, the hallway that you were traveling through before. You remember it. And then suddenly, fresh air fills your lungs and a bright light blinds you from above as you're in an open field. Out,
Go ahead.
out in the distance, some 120 feet or so away from you, you can see the skeletons surrounding your family. All around you, it's pandemonium. There are buildings on fire in the distance. People are screaming and fleeing. Undead are feasting on the flesh of those who remain. It's a war zone. And looking around, you get your wits about you, and you can see that you're back in your hometown in Phil. The cool air fills your lungs, and you see the evergreen trees in the distance, but it's chaos all around you.
You said that I see Verity.
Yes.
Okay.
5 skeletal figures surround them.
Do I see any discarded weapons, anything?
You do. The place is pretty much a war zone. You're able to find a short sword pierced in the ground not far from you.
Okay, I'm going to run up, grab the short sword, and pitch another firebolt towards the. Actually, I'll pitch another firebolt.
Give me a roll to hit.
8 plus 8, 16.
That is a hit. It's not enough to kill it, but the projectile is enough to knock it off its footing, and it kind of slumps away. There's still 4 others surrounding them.
How close am I to them now?
About 60 feet, about a turn away. But they're struggling. She's fighting with them, kicking them away.
I'll keep running towards them, but this time I'll cast Magic Missile.
Oh, okay. No roll to hit on that one, just hit.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
I cast it. No, I think I only have first level. So it's only 3 projectiles. Give me a second. 3 on the first projectile, 2 on the other, and 4 on the last.
So 3, 2, 4. Nah.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 bolts slam into the chest of the figure. Again, not quite enough to kill it, but it is stunned. You're running as quick as you can. You get just upon them, and a large purple beam cascades through the air, slamming down in front of you. You're knocked off your feet, down to the ground. Your ears are filled with a high-pitched ring. You can barely see. You blink fiercely and struggle to your feet. The place where that terrible scene was once unfolding before you is now nothing more than a crater in the ground. As you turn your head, following the beam's trajectory, some 100 foot away stands a man, clothed in black robes, hands stretched outward and glowing. Tied around his back is a large black feather. Based on the description, it's relinquished.
I'll fly into a rage, and I'll walk towards him, just slinging firebolts as fast as I can.
Okay, I'm going to need a couple of rolls here. This is a tough call. I'm going to need a couple of rolls. Give me some roll to hit.
Okay. I
And let me pull up the document.
think it's actually so. It's actually a +7 to hit, so 18 7 20. Was that 25?
For real? Good lord.
Yep.
Okay, roll for damage.
Uh, 15.
Okay, you sling a firebolt in his direction. Hits him heavily, knocking the robe off of his shoulder. It falls to the ground, revealing the elvish figure underneath, his skin charred and burnt. Rage fills his eyes. He just stares at you, his hands still outstretched. And then he smiles. Nothing. He's just letting you go.
Did he vanish or?
No, he's just standing there, watching you approach.
So 30. I mean, even if I dash, I can only get within 10 foot of him. Yeah, so I'm going to dash and get closer to him.
Give me a dexterity save.
You just love to fucking throw these things.
Just get into a good position for him.
11 plus 1, so 12.
As you're dashing towards him, flicks his wrist and, as his signature for Relinquisher, tears open a portal in front of you. You pass through, unable to get your bearings, and suddenly fall into the darkness. You're no longer in that open field with the scene before you. You're now lying on the ground on a cold stone floor, back in a familiar-looking hallway. The floors are stone, the walls are stone. You're there.
I just I lay there for a couple minutes, breathing, trying to calm down. Do I still have the short
Suddenly-
sword in my hand?
You do. Suddenly, from around the corner, Michelle appears.
Where the fuck did you come from?
I was there.
Sirris,
Sorry, hold on.
I need you.
What? Okay.
I need you to give me. Let me see here. need you to give me a save. A charisma save.
Ha ha ha! You realize that's a straight roll for me, right?
Great.
Hold on. Let me get the red dice for this one.
Ooh, red dice.
Does a 17 save?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Let me get the pink dice for this one. Ooh, okay. So, Sirris, you have gone mad. Now, madness can take many forms,
You
but
said it was a
for
charisma
you,
save?
yeah, there's a couple of different saves based on the Ravenloft module that I've chosen to adapt for the
Okay.
effects of insanity, madness, things of that nature. So, this is a short-term effect. Basically, you are incapacitated and spend the next 4 minutes screaming. So, Michelle, you come upon Sirris, who is lying on the floor, screaming in agony.
That's not how I expected to find you. That's awkward. Is he like writhing in pain or is he just screaming?
He is just rolling around, racking his head, his nails clawing through his hair, which, yes, he has hair now. Just
What?
screaming in anger.
I pick him up in a giant bear hug.
I can let you give me another roll to break out of this, Sean. Charisma save. It's a high one, though.
I honestly, I don't think I'd roll it.
Okay.
Let me see. That's a 16.
No, 4 minutes pass. You take in a couple of big, deep breaths, kind of taking a moment to gather your surroundings. You didn't even realize Michelle was here this whole time. You've just been in your head.
And I've been holding you.
And you're just kind of out of your mind a little bit about what just happened.
Are you done?
I'll hug Michelle back and I'll just start fucking sobbing.
It's okay, and I pat him on the back.
All right,
Did-
we're gonna pop over to Tyr now.
Okay.
You there, Tyr? He gone.
He may have had to go potty really quick.
He was just typing.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
You there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here. You
All
here?
Yeah.
All right.
So, we're going back to you.
All right. I kicked down the door.
Door kicked.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
You enter a room. You recognize the anvil from the room you were in before. You could see it through the portcullis.
All
The
right.
room that you're in is pretty much just illuminated by the sphere over your head. But it appears to be a forge of some. There's an anvil. There's a number of stations along the walls where people have been crafting weapons. Now these weapons look very tarnished, but there are weapons in this room. There's a number of dunk tanks where people have used to temper blades. It just like a huge forge.
Okay. I would like to go to the middle of the room and then use my class feature, Divine Sense.
Okay, and you are sensing for
Anything that is
undead, aberrations, elementals, right?
good, evil, anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. You do sense something everywhere. Every single thing about this entire room just screams evil to all of your senses. You're assaulted. You get goosebumps, foul smells, a bad taste in your mouth. Just everything is telling you that this is a bad place.
All right. So, and there's an anvil right there.
There is.
All right. I will walk up to the anvil and inspect it.
The anvil looks well used. It's worn.
Okay.
Looks as if someone's been forging for a long time, but you don't see anyone in here at the moment. Now,
Okay.
I do feel the need to mention that there is a forge still burning on the north side of this room. All the others are out, but there is one that is still burning.
I like to walk up to that still lit forge.
Okay. You see
check it out. Yeah.
You see a metal bar sticking out and something at the end of it. Your character wouldn't happen to have any kind of a history with smithing, would he?
No, he does not.
Okay. Why don't you give me... Know what I should make this? History check?
Sure.
Yeah,
History check.
Let's go with that.
All right. Oh, that's on the decimal. There we go. That is a 20. Unnatural.
Wow. Okay. So, someone is trying to forge a billet using various layers of steel. You remember from reading a certain book or another that this is pretty commonly used for high-grade weapons, so that there is a little more flexibility towards the outside of the edge, more towards the outside edge of the blade, and more rigidity towards the center. From what you can tell, this steel in particular, I mean, you don't really know much about it. It's white hot, though, as if someone had put it in not too long ago. You know, if it had been in there for too long, it would have melted. The fire would have went out. So someone has been in this room somewhat recent.
Is there tongs to pull that out?
It's been attached to a large iron
rod. So I can...
So you
okay.
can just pull the rod out, yeah.
All right. I'll pull the rod out, and I'll carry over to the anvil. Is there a hammer right by the anvil?
There is.
All right. And I like to start doing some forging.
From
this
door,
cannot be... Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
from
go
this
ahead.
door, someone emerges. A small dwarven figure opens the door and approaches you. He's wielding an axe in one hand. He points it at you and says, "Step away from my forge!"
I turn around. I still have the metal rod in my hand. I look at him. Very well. I will put this back into the forge. I stick it back. I walk over to the forge and stick it back in there.
Do you often just take things without asking?
I do like your handiwork here. The metal is very interesting.
Got nothing to do but practice. Not gonna
Yes.
go roaming the halls.
What is your name, dwarf?
Torin. Yeah, some call me Torin.
Torin. And what do you do here, Torin, in this unusual place?
Yeah, do a bit of foraging. Try to stay to this room if I can. Well, this and that one. That's where my
Excellent.
bed's at.
Excellent, excellent. Do tell me, this metal that you have inside the forge, what weapon were you going to make out of it?
Wasn't sure yet. I've got so many stockpiled, I usually just start hammering and see what comes out of it.
I see, I see.
Though I did forge a pretty large billet there. Probably going to have to be an axe, most likely.
Interesting. Well, can you, do you know anything about this, like, this area besides this room? Like, anything beyond the room?
I was about to ask you the same place. We don't get many visitors in here.
Interesting.
Roamed around the halls for a long time before I found this place.
Well,
Didn't know nothing about smithing whenever I came in here, but,
well,
well, you learn.
I woke up into this place, not in this room particularly, but a different room, but I was holding this dagger, this knife. Do you know what this significant is?
Oh, yeah, that's how everyone starts. Did you eat the fruit?
I had a banana. There was
Yep.
water.
Yep, that's about right. Don't know. People say they've been wandering the halls for ages. Hard to tell.
Interesting. Well, if that's all you have, I like to go around and check more of this outside the room. But what was that room you just came from?
Oh, that's my bedroom.
Ah, excellent. I will not go in there then. But I'll go to the door to the west.
As you're about to exit, he says, I should warn you, you won't be coming back in here.
I have a sense I won't. But thank you for the warning. Torin, it was good to meet you. I hope you forge the greatest weapon of your life.
Good luck to you.
As you as well, my friend. I go through the door. Oh, I kick through the door.
Kicking it down. You're taking the Michelle route now. Okay. You kick the door down. Before you see... Get this thing... It's hard to use the tools in the northern edge of the... Anyway. This room... On it. You see a crude bed and a weapon rack in the northwest corner of the room. Someone has scrawled, "Abandon all hope," in Draconic on the north wall.
Mm.
It looks like something is lying in...
Very well. So, is there anything particular with these wordings on Draconic?
It just says "Abandon all hope." It looks like it's been written in charcoal.
Is there anything else in this room besides the writing on the north end of the wall? Ah, I see. Okay, there's more.
There you go.
Thank you. I guess I will go down to the room to the south, the closest to me.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. There is an archway leading to a long hallway.
Okay.
Yes, there's an archway leading to a hall.
All right. Nothing obvious in here.
Nothing you can see, just a hallway, stone floors, stone walls.
Okay.
Again, your vision is kind of minimal. All you can see is as far as the light above you will allow.
Ah, I have 120 dark vision. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Oh, now through magical darkness too?
Yeah, you can't see anything. Sean tried to cast a light spell down the hall, and as soon as it got out of the range of his little orb of light, it disappeared.
All right. Well, I guess I'll continue down the hall stealthily.
Give me a sneak check.
Sneaky, sneaky. That's a 16.
16.
Yeah, that's a 14 plus 2.
Okay. So, I would like you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go. That's a 15. 13 plus 2.
15.
Yes, 15.
Okay. You are pierced in the side of your ribs by a dart,
Oh, excellent.
which deals 3 damage.
3 damage, huh?
Yep.
All right, 3 damage.
As you continue down the hall, the wound in your side begins to hurt pretty badly. You take 6 more damage.
Okay, so I got to stop you there. What type? Do I know
Poison.
what it is? It's poison. Okay, poison. Give me a sec here.
You're a paladin, so you got something for me?
Yes, I do. I'm going to cast Lay on Hands on the wound right there and drop 5 points of off my pool to cure myself from the neutralize the poison.
Very good. Cured the poison. Keep forgetting all these different abilities you have. You're going to be a tricky.
Oh, I know. It gets even worse when I get to the next level.
Don't tell me that stuff. I
Oh.
don't want to hear that.
Oh, yes. Foreshadowing. All right, so what else we got in this room? Or in this hall? Ooh, okay, a door. I see. All right. I kick down door.
The door. Sarah. Tyr kicks down the door.
Wow, that's one big jump.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Well, okay, hold on. Let's get this. Let's a little role play here. I kick down door. And I have my sword in my hand. And I just yell, and you see like flames, like almost like engulfing my mouth. Ah! It's like a battle war right through the door.
I look over.
Jace kind of stumbles and drops the book that's in his hands.
I go, this is one of my friends that I've been talking here.
Oh,
Zan,
he's
Stop.
quite tall, this one.
Zan, you're alive?
No shit.
What's going on here?
I just ran into my dead mentor.
Not dead, thank you very much.
A dead mentor? Is he undead?
I have no idea. Last thing I remember doing with him was burying him 6 feet under. So that was about 20, 30. No.
She keeps saying this, but I have a feeling she's gone mad.
Are you some kind of lich?
I am not some kind of.
But she says you're dead.
Yes, she says I'm dead.
Hmm.
He remembers
Oh.
the dagger. Oh wait, I never told. He remembers having a dagger, but he does not have it.
I'm sorry, can you remind me, is this friend of yours also dead?
I am very much alive.
Why am I the only one who has to be dead in this scenario?
Well, you know how I feel about it. Once they're dead, they stay dead. You're lucky you're still alive. I'm not even looking at.
Well, do we have to purge him?
I have no idea, but right now he's.
Purge
Okay.
me.
It's Paladin slang for
I know what it means.
you're a Paladin?
No, he's another ranger. One who
Oh,
to be.
a ranger. Gotcha. All right, so let's get going on. Let's go find the other companions.
Wait, if you're another ranger, where's your bow?
Oh, I don't know. Where's your bow?
I have no clue.
Are you one of those rangers that use two weapons?
No, I had a bow before I was here.
Oh,
At least I recall having one.
well, you're no fun.
A lot. All right, where do we go?
Mad and dead? Oh my goodness.
I mean,
My
Sure.
Paladin Surgeon just really wants to do something.
I don't
But-
even know if he's dead for sure. He doesn't have.
All right. Well, let's continue on and find the
Now,
other.
here's the better question. Why do the two of you have an orb above you?
Because we're awesome.
I mean, when you were alive, you did not have orbs following you around, correct?
But when I was going to watch for Malious, and have you seen Michelle or Sirris?
No, I have not, but I plan on moving forward to find them. But you came in this room, right? So which door did you come from? The one up north?
Yeah, the one up north.
You came through that door.
Yeah, and apparently there is a. This is the Dark Elf.
Hmm.
What kind of crazy
Very
things
well.
have you ran into?
Dwarf making weapons. I got hit by a dart. Oh, I destroyed a couple chattering skulls, but that was about it. Nothing unusual.
I've just been in rooms. And I found this really nice thing, but that's about it.
Well, I take my sword and put it over my shoulder. I'm like, let's get going then.
But which way do we go? Back the way you came from, or the way we came from?
Well, if we came the way he went, we're gonna get died by. Let's go
I didn't say that.
back our way.
How do you know I said that?
Said you
Are
did.
you undead?
You said that it was a dart. I'm assuming it's poison.
I didn't say where I got stabbed at.
You did mention a dart.
I did, but I did not tell which way.
I'm assuming the way.
Well, so DM, Zach.
Yeah.
Is there any other doors in this room besides the one we both came through?
Just the
is these
two.
Just the two? Well, let's.
Wait, we're in a room with a fireplace, right?
You are.
I'm going to try to freeze the fireplace. Like,
Put the fire out
yeah,
with a frostbolt?
with frostbite.
Okay. You do it.
And I'm going to try to, as safely as I can, look around and.
Okay. Nothing to note. It's a fireplace. Has a very narrow chimney.
So, this says golden purple, and apparently somebody just died. That's all I've gotten so far.
I've met a dwarf who was forging weapons in a room.
You've met other people here.
Well, yes.
I met you.
Well, yes, but I've been here for a long time and I rarely see other people.
Barely. Never mentioned it.
I mean, I told you I've been wondering this labyrinth for years.
Yes, but you never said.
I came upon a bar one time.
Well, if there's a bar, then I was probably gonna go find it.
Well, the man there nearly begged me to stay, so maybe he convinced your friend. So,
Well, let's well, Jace, Zan, let's go through the door I came through.
Okay.
There's a couple, I believe there's a couple of rooms I have not gone through yet, but let's do that.
Alright, well let's have Jace go first.
Yeah. Jace, that sounds like a good idea. You lead the way. You've been here longer.
very well. He opens the door, and you see a staircase ascending upward.
Oh.
He says, "Did you come this way?"
Maybe. No, I did not. I'll tell you no. No, I did not. I was not there when I came through.
I did not think so. Here we go. He begins to ascend the stairs.
All right. Ooh.
So you come up a staircase where you find a long hall.
All right. What do we see there? Just a long hall? Nothing going on?
Let me check. I've got like 3 documents I'm panning between, so bear with me. You see various paintings along the sides of this hallway. They appear to be showing moments from history, from a long time ago. War Nova, actually. Some 100, 200, well, yeah, 200 years ago.
With some of these I recognize.
You recognize some of the scenes depicted in the artwork here. You can see the fall of Phoenix. You can see a piece of artwork depicting the Ildran massacre, the very first act of war by the Laro against the elves when they killed innocents in the streets in the city of Ildran. Just various battle scenes. And then one portrait. It is of an individual, appears to be of elven descent, Laro. Large black markings large black markings on his face under his eyes. He wields a large claymore in his hands and is garbed in a black tunic. There is a name written in the corner of this painting.
And what is his name that I speak of?
Jack Corey.
Jack Corey.
And he was an elf.
He was Alaro, a dark elf.
Need of
I think we need to go find our companions first.
yeah.
Oh, this individual is long dead. At least that's what they say.
Well, you might have some clues on how.
He's a folk hero. He's been gone for ages,
Like you.
right?
I'm just going to press forward down the hallway.
I'm following him.
Come on, Jace. You're going in front of me. I grab Jace and I push in front of me through the next area.
Okay. So, come upon yet another door. Are we entering?
Yes, Jace is entering.
All right, you push him ahead.
Yep. Come on, Jace.
Follow in behind. You try
What do
to
you
find
see?
your positioning relative to the map.
That's
And
good
I'm
right there.
checking a couple of documents here. Yes.
Can you tell me something important about you?
What is that?
How did you get that?
What's come again?
Dagger. The special
I'm going to get into that. I just want to describe the room real quick. The room before you appears to be a dining hall, abandoned. There are corpses sitting around the table. Well, I should say skeletons, as their bones are completely dry. Sitting in the center of the table is a pristine, unaged bowl of fruit. Says, oh yes, the dagger. Well, it was a family heirloom. I was supposed to keep it hidden from everyone. Did a good job, didn't I?
Yeah, but another character. How come when you were 80?
Oh, well, that's another story. Another peculiar item that came into my possession.
Well, I say let's grab that fruit. Anybody want some fruit? Jace, you look hungry.
You're surrounded by corpses, and you're interested in the food at the table?
I mean,
You don't even question the fact that they're dead and the fruit is pristine.
yeah, when you get in my line of business, you're kind of used to this stuff. I'm pretty sure the food itself is going to taste like water. So, oh well.
Not like you'll die again.
I guess you're right. If you're already dead, there's no harm.
That's the spirit. And I slap on the back and like, go get him, champ.
He goes over and grabs an apple, bites into it. As he's chewing, he begins to talk and says, you know, the crunch is still satisfying. There's some satisfaction to that. I just wish it was sweet.
All right, ready in action. The music died. All right, there we go.
Ready in action?
I'm
Yeah.
ready in action.
So, You hear a voice. Wait a minute. I know who that is. Pick me up, you idiot.
Oh my gosh. I know that.
Is that talking skull?
Yes, oh my gosh.
I'm in the corner. Someone. Hello.
Marna. I start looking for Marna. Oh my gosh.
You find
Michelle will be
you
so
find a
happy.
trunk in the corner of the room.
I fucking
The
kick
voice
it
is
open.
coming from there. He looks up at you. Son of a bitch, I'm in another chest.
I'm so happy to see you. And I take him up and I like do this weird hug with him like at my chest.
Jace looks offended. He says, oh, so it's okay if he's dead, but I'm a problem.
Yes, but where we came from, we found him in a chest, talking, screaming.
He says, where have you been? Where are we?
I have no idea. This is my not my ex-boyfriend. This is my ex-mentor, Jace. He's dead too. Not sure if you can tell.
He looks a lot better than me for a dead guy. Got the raw end of this deal.
Apparently he's not dead. Does he?
So how did you guys get here? What happened?
I remember waking
Well,
up.
not like you, where we weren't found in a chest. We just woke up with no armor and got a dagger in our hands. That's it.
Oh, and let me guess, you woke up in a bed, right?
A couple of beds.
Actually, it was really nice for.
What is wrong with this place? Never mind. I woke up in another chest. What does that tell you?
You like chess?
No,
Tell
it
him
tells
he's
you
a
that this
treasure.
dimension. No, it tells you that this dimension is based on our psyches.
So you have a fetish for chess. Gotcha. All right. Well, either way.
I look at Jace and I convince myself he's actually dead.
Nothing happened. He's just staring at you like. Marna says, if you have the crazy vision that I have, you can see a lot of things. And we are somewhere else. This is another dimension wherever we're at.
Does Marna have an orb above his head?
No, he does not.
If you're dead and you don't have any.
I believe that the once dead cannot have these orbs. And these orbs are the ones that signify that we are alive.
Ooh, they're hard to look at. Why is yours yellow and yours white? Have you not noticed that?
Oh, I noticed that.
I didn't really notice.
I snap my finger and my blade, my sword disappears. And then the orb turns white, correct?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. And I snap a finger again, pull on my sword again. Like, see? It's magic.
Maybe it depends on how we're.
That may have something to do with it. Then again, you over there, the clergy boy. That's a holy weapon, right?
Yeah, let's say it's a holy weapon.
That may have something to do with it. I don't know. What have you figured out? Where are we? I know I'm definitely not where I was.
Well, we're
Sure, I've woken up in the dark before, but I distinctly remember staring at a camel's ass when I fell asleep.
I can give you a rough summary of what it is. This is some kind of extra dimensional plane. Apparently, everyone, like you said, there's psyches and stuff. Everyone that you knew.
We're probably in some dark elven
it's live.
dimension. Or they have dead people. Go find the boy.
Why does this place feel familiar? It'll come to me. Okay, so let's get back over to the other group real quick.
Okay.
Michelle, Sirris, you there?
Yep.
Are you done crying?
I saw them.
I've seen people too.
Oh, you don't understand. I couldn't do anything for them again. They're dead because of me.
I did not see those kind of people.
I'll stand up, wipe at my face a little bit. Okay, let's get out of here.
So, just a note of interest, Sirris is now fully healed, and somewhere along the way he picked up a sword.
Why do you get a sword and I get this dinky little piece of shit?
To be honest with you, I'm not even sure. Picked it up in a vision, I guess it was a vision. A nightmare is what it was.
So you went into a nightmare and that's why you were rolling around screaming on the floor. And then suddenly you're... I would assume he doesn't look unburnt if he... Or he looks unburnt if he doesn't...
Yeah, he looks
Or if he has hair.
like he did the day that you first.
I need you to do something for me, Siri.
Yeah.
I need you to cut your hand.
You can see now that Michelle's hand is still dripping blood.
Okay. I'll take the short sword and run it down my hand.
Begins to bleed.
Good. It's better than... Man, I put my damn notebook away. Yeah. It's better than Captain Pharaoh, who didn't bleed. I found Half Hero back there, but he's... Wow, he's old.
The halfling?
Yeah. He said the age of the worm came and then Malious basically ended the world.
Age of the worm.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, that
And you said he was old?
really old.
But
He
we're
said it's
not,
been
so-
ages, but it's been weeks.
So obviously this place is messing with the flow of time.
Some shit ain't right here. That's all I got.
I grabbed Michelle. I could have stopped him. I went back.
Who are you stopping?
If I was fast enough, I could have killed the relinquisher.
Does that actually stir anything in my head? Like we've talked about the relinquisher before.
Literally everyone knows who Relinquisher is.
Okay.
Something you would have been taught growing up. He's basically the boogeyman.
I don't think you would have been able to, Siri. And even if you did, he'd have pulled some trick out of his sleeve.
Michelle, I hurt him. I saw his skin burn.
If you can make a god bleed.
Nothing. It doesn't matter now.
You hear
Let's get out of
footsteps
here.
coming from the north.
I pull my knife out. Well, I mean, I can't sheath it, so I turn around with my knife.
Yeah, I'll whip around and fireball in my hand.
Footsteps get gradually closer and
Who
closer.
the fuck is there?
Hello?
I'm gonna
Hello?
I'm assuming you're trying to do Pasida's voice.
No, I'm not. But it does
It's like
sound familiar.
does sound familiar. Who the fuck
Hello?
is there?
In the distance, you see an orb of light approaching you. Underneath it is Rosalon.
What are you doing here?
No fucking way.
She runs towards you. She's like, "Oh my god, you guys are here! You're here! I can't believe you made it! Oh my goodness, I thought I was alone on this quest. It took me forever to get here." Whew.
Quest.
Yeah, I mean, it took me a long time to find him, but I finally made it.
Find who?
To find Malious.
What? What is this place?
We're inside Durion.
Well, that's not good.
So, wait a minute. You guys aren't supposed to be here?
We were in a desert last we checked. In a locked room.
Oh. So that means he got you.
I don't know by what you mean by that, but
He's trapped our souls inside of his.
Bingo.
and that means he's taken the souls of everybody we've interacted with.
At one time or another. Hard to say. You guys were in the desert not too long ago. Like, that was the last time I talked to you.
Yeah, we talked last night.
No,
Before
we talked 2 weeks ago.
I talked to you last night before going.
So from your time, he got us to when he got you.
Well, I wouldn't say he got me as much as I got to him. I was looking for him. Of course, I couldn't help myself. And, well, I got to him, and now I'm in here. But, good news is, I do have a connection with Calanon, so I've navigated these puzzles before.
It's a puzzle?
Well, I guess you could say that. Whenever I went to go get a tune to Calanon, and Malious went to go get a tune to Durion, we had to go through some kind of crazy psychological test, like the blades were testing us to see if we could get attuned. So I've done something like this before. I don't know what Malious went through in his test, but this place is super creepy.
Fuck, I am not good at puzzles.
Okay.
So here's the question. How did he find you guys?
Last I know, we went to sleep. And then I woke up in a bed on the other side of a cell from.
Yeah, same for me.
Well, you're definitely in Durion. And no, it's not good news. So as far as I can tell, see those lights over your heads? Right?
Yeah.
So, Sirris, how come yours is going out?
I don't know.
Well, I have an idea. And don't freak out, because it's very important that you don't freak out. But I think your soul is being digested. Again,
Okay.
don't freak out. It's very important we remain calm, because if we don't, then we're going to be stuck in here forever. Calm emotion, but we're all in very serious danger.
So I've had some kind of connection with Durian.
Yes.
I'm going to take a deep breath and center myself and try and reach out into the surroundings and see if I can't grasp anything of what's going on.
Sean, I would like you to give me a straight wisdom roll.
Okay. Oh, come on. Big money, no whammies. Haha. 18 plus 2. 20.
Sirris collapses to the ground.
Fuck!
Sirris, you see through the eyes of someone who is not you. A long, crooked hand reaches outwards as a swarm of undead lunges towards a carriage. From the back,
Sorry, I'm
a
back.
man burst out, shirtless and wielding a great sword, swinging in wide arcs, cleaving the undead to pieces. And then you snap back into the room, staring at Michelle.
I have no idea what just happened. I had to run to the bathroom.
It's fine. Basically, Sirris just passed out and then woke up in like a second.
Well, that was
Just
weird. Are
collapsed
you
to
okay?
the ground and then just kind of looked up at you.
I saw through Malious' eyes.
Well, that's probably not a good thing.
No, it's not. Do not do that again. That is really not a good idea.
I look up at my light. Does it look any different?
It does. It looks even dimmer than before.
Okay. Well, we're just wasting time here.
Yeah, we're still missing the rest of the group.
We need to find Xan and Tyr.
She points back the way she came and says, I came from that way. Long, long, dark hallways. There were some etchings on the walls, but wow, I've been walking for a long time. Who constructed? Well, whatever. No one did, I guess. So there have been a lot of etchings on the walls, a lot of traps. Watch out for those. Got chewed on by some zombies. That was gross. So basically the notes that I've picked up along the way, and she pulls up the pant leg of her tunic, and you can see notes scrawled all over her leg. So I found a pen and I started taking down all the etchings on the walls, and well, most people just assume they're going to die, and gods aren't here, things like that. But there have been a couple of interesting points. One, there appears to be this symbol that repeats over and over and over. Some old elven symbol, I don't know. And then something about a golden circle, ran out of arrows. Oh, and I was in a room and I found a note. It said Xan and Jace were here, gold circle.
I don't know who the fuck Jace is, but we know who Zan is.
Well, maybe
Yeah, but
she's
that was
found
like
somebody she
2
knows.
days ago. I don't know.
Oh, we're also missing Pasita too.
Is that the parrot girl? Weren't you telling me about her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I haven't run into any parrots.
And we're missing the talking skull guy too.
Yeah, he seemed like a fun guy.
Yeah, he seems really cool.
So where'd you guys come from?
I stared at the door we came through. I don't. You've readjusted here, so I don't actually know.
So you came from the south, Sirris came from the east, and she came from the north.
Well, I came from a portal.
Yes.
I looked down his hallway. Is there still a portal down there?
Nope.
Well, I came from a bar where Half Hero's at.
I say we go back to the bar. That sounds really
There
good right now.
It doesn't actually have alcohol. It tastes like water, like everything else here.
Well, either way, from everything you've told me about this half-hero character, I'm interested to see him.
Yeah, that's
Serious?
fine. Let's go back and see if we can't learn.
All right, we head back to Half Hero.
Give me just a moment. Just big ass map. You enter the room. Do not find half hero. But
Is it still the bar, or is it a different room?
it's a different room. There's a table surrounded by corpses, and inside you see Tyr wielding a blade about to cut you in half.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Where'd you guys come from?
The door.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you guys.
You guys have orbs also over your head. Well,
Does
just
that
you.
mean, Jace says, does that mean they're dead or alive? I can't follow.
They're alive.
Everybody, this is Jace. This is my dead mentor.
Hey, we also found your little skull buddy here.
Oh, hey.
I show Marna. Look, Marna!
Good to see you, Michelle. Why wouldn't you point me away from that horse's ass?
I look at Rosalind and
I,
I'm like, what are you doing here?
I don't know why you were facing the horse's ass. I mean, maybe you could have chattered your way into a different position, unless you enjoy that kind of thing.
It's hard to chatter my way around the room.
Well, that was your choice to change your view.
Hey, we have replacements for your companion here. Look at all the replacements we have.
He wants a full
Rose-
body.
Rosaline immediately walks up to Zan and smacks her across the face. She reaches
Whoa!
down to her hip and draws Callan on and says, "Why would you leave this?"
I didn't leave it.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I found it.
I was sleeping with Kellenon. Last thing I remember was waking up in a room.
I stayed in an abandoned town and just happened to find this lying around.
That's where we were.
Do you have my bag?
Well, it's a lucky thing I came upon it.
I grab Kellenon and I pretty much wheeled it in Jace's face.
like pointed at him?
Yep.
Okay. He kind of just puts both hands up. He says, "Whoa, what is going on?"
So wait, so the lights mean that somebody's alive?
I don't know
I believe
why
so.
you all have lights. I've
And you
only
don't.
seen one person who did, and he ran a bar. It's the only
Did-
person I've ever seen with a light. Before meeting the group of you,
Has anybody
Wow.
seen him bleed yet?
I want you to touch this.
why do I need to touch it?
Because
Now, while everyone's doing like trying to do the bleeding thing, can I reach out and grab the ball of light that hovers over my head?
It's about 6 feet up.
Can I like gesture it to come closer?
You can try to, but basically, even if you hop towards it, it just goes up equidistant from.
This room has a really big roof. Okay. Very well. Well, continue on trying to make your mentor bleed.
it's either you cut yourself or stab you.
He kind of
I mean, that's
paces
excessive.
backwards.
Just like cut his
and
hand.
He paces back until his back is against the door. He says, "Listen, I don't know what's happened to you since I've been gone, but you know who I am.
Oh,
You're
it's
going to
fine,
kill
man.
me
If-
here."
It's fine. She's just gonna give you a little prick, and I can heal you for it.
I position myself to be ready to grab him while he's focusing on Xan.
I want to make sure that I can come back. Make sure that I can. Make sure it has.
You can't wield the dagger.
Now, Xan, this
Only
is where you
people
have
in
to
my
stop talking
bloodline
and
can
stab
wield
him.
that dagger.
I grab it.
I need you to give me a roll for that.
What am I rolling?
Strength.
Well, in this case, because he's opposing you with speed, I'm making it dexterity.
Okay.
He
You really wanna know?
Yeah.
23.
Oof.
Nat,
Okay.
Nat 19.
He kicks the door open with his foot, but you grab him before he can get out.
I'm going to try to cut his shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nasty one. I got a crit one.
Okay. You wield the blade. You swing it downward and cut Michelle's hand.
I believe that. I want to say is that he is holding. Michelle is holding Jace right now, so I think it should be like an advantage for
That was.
Xan. Oh, that was advantage.
Well, my question was gonna be if she even needed to roll because he was being held.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'll give it a pass. You cut through his shoulder. He kind of just screams in pain for a moment, just winces, and then falls to his knees on the floor. Says, "Now what? Is this what you wanted?"
Is he
I-
bleeding?
I think you have to try it again. This time deeper.
Is he bleeding?
He is.
Oh, you Lucy.
Your dog talk.
She is like growling at me. She's like, "Go to bed right now."
I'll walk over and offer Jace my hand.
He kind of just swats it out of the way, stands to his feet. Says, A group of you are going to have a hard time here. This place, finding each other, something has brought you together. And if that's the case, it's not for a good reason.
We're inside of
Says the
Durion.
one who's dead.
I'm bleeding. What more did you want from me?
I'm pretty much on my knees, like looking at the floor.
I don't think
So
what
does
I
it mean?
want matters.
I don't have a light. What does that mean?
It's a wonderful
Rosaline
question.
steps forward. She says, that means you can't leave. Your soul's stuck here. You've been digested.
Oh yeah?
So for
I don't know anything about that. It's hard to say. I somewhat doubt it. If I were to wager, well, Malious is vindictive. He's done something to hurt the group. Hurt you badly. And I don't think this is the only instance where we'll be running into people that we know.
I ran into my my first captain. He said he's been dead for a while and that he just wandered upon this place. He's been bouncing from plane to plane and then felt drawn here.
Well, you see, I've known Malious for a long time. And typically, if there's someone he doesn't like, he finds them, he blows them to pieces, and he's done with it. But he's been waiting a long time, and you guys messed it up. So he's not going to let you die quick and painlessly.
there was a
Sure. Of course, we need to get out of here. How do we do that?
Carefully.
We can kick through every door.
Jace says we can't just walk out of here. I've been roaming around for ages. There's no exit to this place.
I start trying to listen to if Kalanon's making any hunt.
Kalanon appears to be inert, as if just a blade. It's not humming or vibrating or singing or any of the little giveaways that it has. It's just there.
Rosalind,
Yeah.
if Kalanon and Durion can never touch, how can Xan have Kalanon?
Right. I had Kalanon with me. I know I did, but it can't be here. If it was here, then here wouldn't exist. So she kind of just holds the sword out for a moment, drops it on the ground. This is nothing.
So do you take back what you said?
What's that?
I said, do you take back what you said about Kalanon?
Well, I had the sword. It was in my possession. It can't be here. It can't.
So, are we going to destroy the sword, or are we going to do something with the
Can't
sword?
destroy the sword. Destroy the sword.
We're in the sword. This is nothing. This is just an illusion. It doesn't matter. None of our weapons matter in this place.
Oh,
They make
wait.
us think we can fight better, but
I will take Volcana, my sword, and I'll tap whatever your sword's name is.
Kalanon.
Kalanon.
You touch it, but nothing happens.
I talk to my sword. Volcana, come on. Thought you knew. Thought something would happen.
No response.
Alright, at least you tried, buddy.
If this is an illusion, we can pretty much do what we want.
No, it's not. It's not exactly like that. It's not stuff that Lolly, where if you're smart enough or if you know what he's doing, you can get around it. This is. It's an illusion in the sense that we're not to play, but it seems as though souls are experienced.
Wait, what was that portrait? Dark Elf.
Jack, Corey?
Yeah, Jack Corey. We saw a portrait of him in here. That means that's significant, right? Golden circle. We have to find a golden. There is a way out. We have to find a golden.
So, Zach,
Yes.
that dagger that we started out with, I'm gonna take it back out and give it a closer look.
Okay. It is not a dagger. It's a knife.
Oh, it's a knife. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I thought you
So
said it was a
isn't-
dagger. Was
Like a butcher's knife.
okay. What is it?
Has a leather handle made of steel.
Do we still have the pristine fruit metal?
Yep.
I'm going to try to cut one of the.
Okay. You do so. It cuts like fruit. It's fruit. And just like everyone else, it tastes like water. Has no taste at all.
I'm going to take the short sword that I found in the vision, or whatever that was, and put it up against the knife, blade to blade,
Okay.
and see if something
Nothing.
gives.
Nothing really happens, but are you like trying to push them against each other to see
Yeah.
which will break, or?
Yeah.
Okay. The dagger or the knife breaks first.
Okay. Has my orb gotten any dimmer?
No, it's actually gotten a little bit brighter now that everyone's together.
Wait, there's a golden circle and there's an orb. What happens if all of our orbs?
I don't know.
Right now, the only one who has a golden orb is your pally pal.
Okay. Tyr's not here, but
Hi. What?
cool.
I just looked into the sword and I'm like, okay, what did I miss?
Why is your orb gold?
Because of my sword. And I just snap my finger, my sword disappears. And I snap my finger again, my sword appears in the back of my hand.
Maybe we need to find something that grounds us.
There was a dwarf here, somewhere here, but I don't think we can get back to him.
Did he have an orb over his head?
I did not really notice. I was more fascinated about the the equipment he has to forging. But yeah,
Wait a minute. Marna speaks up. I have an idea. Michelle.
Yep.
So we know this place is all mental, right?
Yeah, so I'm at the losing end of this game.
No, you're the perfect candidate for this experience. I want you to run as fast as you can at that wall.
I'm beginning to understand why they threw you.
I think this is crazy enough. It might work. You should try it. If nothing happens, we'll heal you back.
Maybe if you think you can pass through, or don't think that you won't pass through in this case, then you just might.
Interesting.
I think Marna's onto something. From the sounds of it, sounds like this whole thing is a
I'm gonna start running.
construct.
I'm gonna make an attempt at it. How do you want me to see if I can clear my mind of that is not a wall?
Give me a wisdom save, and you want the lowest score possible.
Oh, good. It's a minus. Oh no, wisdom is a flat 0. I got a 6.
You run as fast as you can, full sprint, bust your face on the wall, fall flat on your ass, and knock the table over, all in the same process. You're lying on the ground, dazed and confused, not sure exactly what went wrong, and you hear Marna laughing his ass off.
You're fucked up, dude.
This whole place is fucked up. We should make it fun, right?
The moment we get you a body, I'm fucking taking your head off.
Okay, so wait. If your ground is your sword, Jace, can I take your hand? I want to test something.
I suppose so.
And watch my orb.
Your orb turns a rose color.
And then my hand goes away.
What did that mean?
I have no idea.
So, I think we just need to find this golden orb somewhere. Easy enough, right?
Yeah, let's get moving.
Alright, and right there is where I'm cutting it for the night. It's been a bit of an extended session, but yeah, I'm going to cut it right there. So, thanks for joining, everybody. It's been Roll Initiative, our special Halloween episode, and we will have a follow-up next week.